Yo, what's up people from Tech House Market, and welcome to this brand new video. I am Burner and today we're gonna talk about how to arrange a track, because I always get this question from people: how do you finish your songs? It's actually very simple. I'm always starting with a cool idea from the bottom to the top, but then I have to make a full song like from left to right. And if you have this, a lot of people stuck when they have a cool vocal or when they have a cool synth or whatever, they stuck in the process to make it a full song. I had this construction kit from the new Tech House Underground Minimal Pack. So right now I'm stacking like a full section from the bottom to the top. And when you have that, you are basically did 80% of the track already. But what I'm always doing is a 1 minute intro and a 1 minute outro. So that's like 2 minutes already of the song. And in between that, I make like the actual song. And that's most of the time around 3 minutes or maybe a little bit longer, because most of the extended versions, extended is meaning like with a full intro and a full outro, and that's for the DJs to mix it and whatever in their sets. That's around like 6 minutes for a full extended track, and most of the time it's a 1 minute intro or a 1 minute outro. That's what I'd like to do most of the time. So I have this right now of the construction kit, and this is gonna be our first drop. The first drop has to be a little bit more plain and not all the elements, because otherwise you give everything there and then it's very difficult to keep the same energy level all the time in a full track. I like to build from like the first drop a little bit more boring, and maybe I'm gonna introduce some of the sounds already here and there. In the second drop, I'd like to have the main element, which is that glitchy lead sound here, this main synth, this one. And then in the last drop, I put everything together. I'm gonna start here with the first drop, so I'm gonna skip this sound here. I hear some extra sound. I'm gonna skip that as well here. And I'm not gonna focus on the production right now. I'm only gonna focus on the arrangement. Maybe it sounds a little bit boring. Normally I will add way more things and mix it way harder, but it's just pure to see how I do my arrangements. So this is our first drop. I'm gonna do 8 bars. Maybe introduce the sound here and there. Okay. And now I'm gonna build to the first drop. So what I'm doing most of the time, I'm gonna filter out the drums a little bit. So, and then only like this main sound over here. And then I'm gonna drop with that sound as well. Then I have that extra synth. I'm gonna introduce it here as well. And then the second or the last part of the second drop, I'm gonna mute the sound there. So, and then right here, I go for a long build up. So I think I'm gonna do it like this, maybe even one more. That's pretty long, but I'm gonna copy the head, the clap maybe. Oh, where's the head? Oh, here it is. Go back with the bass. Maybe I'm gonna filter that bass as well. Then I skip the drums there. And then I already had that snare thing and the risers. Okay, let's put that over here. Okay, I think this is a bit too long. And then I'm gonna drop with everything. But what I usually do is I am adding a ride, for example, because I really think that rides make a lot of difference in the energy. They make everything sound more bright, especially in the high end, of course. So I'm gonna add a ride loop. This, for example. So I'm gonna skip the synth. Where's that main synth? Here. So, and right now I'm already gonna build to the outro. So right now I'm basically gonna delete some of the parts. Like the synth parts. Delete the bass here. So, and now I'm gonna go back to the first drop. Let's play around with the synth already. I'm gonna add like a few small things, not gonna dive too deep in it. I'm gonna open the sound up, the reverb. Duplicate this like this. But then of course you have to fill everything up with risers and with cool vocal stuff and glitchy things and whatever. Just pure taste, of course. It's just pure to see how I do my arrangements. Now I'm gonna delete everything here, because right now I'm just gonna copy this part from the outro. And I'm gonna do the same thing, but then in another direction. So I'm gonna start with the plain kick without the bass. And I'm just gonna copy this. And of course you can make everything more interesting. This might be a bit too long, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set this over here. And right now we have a full track. This is just how you make a full track. When you have all the layers, like the bottom to the top of the track, this is how you arrange a song. This is how I arrange a song most of the time. If you are stuck within a cool section, but you don't know how to finish that, this is how. So I set some locators. So right now you can visually see the full arrangement. So I have the intro part over here, 1 minute, then the first break, 15 seconds, the first drop is 30 seconds, then the second build up is 30 seconds as well. The second drop is the longest drop, which is 45 seconds. Then we go to the last build up, which is also 45 seconds. And then the last drop is 30 seconds, but then the outro already starts, but I don't really see this an outro because it still has a lot of energy because of the rides. I'm gonna show you. But when you put this version or like the radio version on Spotify, I'm always do it like this, like 30 seconds. Not gonna do this as well because otherwise it's taking too long. So the outro is very long, but the real outro starts over here. So that's 1 minute. Right now it's 1 minute 30. So this is how you easily make a arrangement in Ableton. I said it several times in this video. I just only want to show you how to do that. I didn't dive into the production because I want to make it sound way more bumpy. It's just a construction kit. I hope you guys learned something from this and I hope you guys finish your songs faster in the future. That was it for today. Don't forget to subscribe on the YouTube channel and I see you next time.